right?
We got drones in New Jersey freaking out people. Uncle Sammy, please proceed with the story.
So I don't even know if it's just in New Jersey anymore, but what's happening is I think for the last month and a half or maybe longer, there's been like 50 drones at a time that's just flying around New Jersey at night. There's military helicopters that are seen around there. And then there's also like orbs of different lights seeing around the drones as well. So it's just really peculiar. No one really understands what's going on. The government was saying, the US government said that it's not theirs, so it's not them. And then they also came out and said it's not a foreign entity. So it's like, okay, you have government helicopters flying in the around with the drones, and now you're saying it's not them. It's not US, it's not a foreign entity, then what else is there? So just over the last day, they recently came out, I was just following it this morning, and they were saying that it's hobbyists that are doing it. But then they're also saying that there's some classified documents and stuff in Congress that they can't speak on. So it's really all strange because if it's hobbyists, then why are you allowing them to just fly all over, airspace when you can't just fly over airspace like that with that many drones normally without permission, I'd assume, right? So letting them do that is kind of odd. Saying it's not a foreign adversary, saying it's not yours. So I think a lot of people just want to know what's going on, right? It brings up the topic of unidentified flying objects. Talks about seeing when you see like orbs in the sky that doesn't make sense and things like that. It's just really really strange. It's not like one or two. It's like they said 50 of them. Some of them they're not even being recorded on radar, is what they were saying as well. So yeah,
I actually know what's going on.
Thoughts?
I actually know what's going on. But I'll let you talk. I'll let you talk.
I don't know. Like from what I've seen and the amount of drones, like, and the size of these drones, like I thought at first it's those like little drones that photographers use, but these are full-on drones that are like half the size of a car.
These are donkey drones.
Yeah, like literally. And then I'm looking at them, and then, like some of them are just looking like a little too sophisticated. Like these are not your average drones that you could buy at wherever you buy drones from. Like they look like
these are not Amazon drones.
No, not the ones that are delivering your package. These look like military drones, like cool. Or some sort of technology or whatnot that maybe we're unaware of. I don't know, but it's crazy.
I know exactly what's going on.
What's going on?
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, right? Because I think sometimes they just make everything about conspiracies and everything. I'm telling you, it'll come out.
Yeah.
Who's the next president?
Trump.
Who's his?
Elon.
That's all I gotta say. Elon Musk has some special projects going on because he is a brilliant man. He's aligning with the power to do whatever he wants to do. You've already seen all the technology he's planning with the robots replacing humans and things like that. This man had gotten clearance. He's making sure he's aligned with the right folks so he can just do what he wants to do. And this is another one of his projects. Maybe he's mapping the entire East Coast of New York so his AI generated human beings or whatever can understand how to walk just like Google Maps, walk in every piece in every corner, figure out where stuff is. I'm telling you, this is Elon Musk. I'm on to you, Elon. I'm telling you. I ain't scared of you. With the same opportunity and money, I can do better things than you. Yeah, but I'm telling you, I have a feeling this is like an Elon project.
Funny you said that. One person was saying it looks like they're mapping. So it's funny that you mentioned mapping. You never know. It's hard to say. But the thing is, the fact that they say, oh, it's not ours, it's not this, but that's what they would say. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Oh, it's true.
they don't seem concerned.
Nope.
If they thought it was a problem, they would have shot it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What do you think, Uncle Sammy? Your opinions?
I don't know, but do you guys believe that there's life outside of Earth or no?
There's like a 2% chance I believe it because with our technology these days and nothing has come up. You know what I mean? Like everyone has a phone. There's even less evidence these days. I don't think so. If there is, they're not coming here.
I think there is personally. Like I think just by looking at looking at cave drawings from before planes were even invented, and then them drawing flying objects in the sky, I think that makes me think that they obviously saw something that we're not aware of, and I think that there's just too much space out there that there has to be some sort of life outside of. So reason I asked that question is to see if you guys think it's possible that something outside of Earth would have come as well. So JR, I put that to you. Do you think that there would be life outside of Earth?
Yeah, I think so. The reason being is like there are thousands of galaxies out there. There could even be millions, but let's just say there are thousands of galaxies and we're in one galaxy, and just Earth is like a pinhole size compared to the rest of the galaxy or galaxies. So I do think that there is life forms out there, whether they look like us or they don't look like us. I do think there is life. I don't know if in our lifetimes we will ever discover and figure out what those life forms look like. But who knows? Maybe.
I think we need a special pod on this.
Yeah.
Because my mind is going 100 miles per hour right now listening to you talk.
Uh-huh.
I have so many things to say, but
Really?
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay.
I can't do it.
Well,
we're going to get back to this topic.
For sure.
We're going to get back to this topic. Because I think
maybe we have an answer at what the drones are before we
get to Elon Musk. So. I'm telling you. Call it, stamp it.
Yeah.
I know I was wrong about the Mike Tyson fight. It finally happened. But call this one, stamp it. Yeah. I'm even more confident.
Oh, shoot.
It's Elon Musk.
And I mean,
algorithm, Elon Musk.
Oh, my, I don't follow Elon on Twitter or X.
You have to. You have no choice. Everywhere. You have no choice. Remember I told you, you report him or block him as his tweets come, he will show up again.
100%.
Man's control of everything.
And think of it like this, which, like, okay, so you got Teslas, right? You got all the Teslas, you got the robots, but also too, his SpaceX.
He's building a colony in Mars. Starlink. That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, so he has a
Can't you see that? Starlink alone is mapping the entire Earth. It's setting up we'll give you internet.
Yeah,
Do you really know what he's doing?
Nope.
A madman. This is the Terminator. This is what is it? Skyflex or whatever his name is, where they had to kill that guy before the Terminator come.
Yeah.
This is Elon. I'm telling you. The man is setting us up. Mm-hmm. He hasn't watched a Terminator. I swear. He's that kid who is so smart and wants to create an advanced being. Yeah. He's not thinking about the commonality of humans. He's just thinking about advancing our race, but he's not advancing our race. He's changing our race.
Yeah.
He's so smart that he doesn't have the EQ to equate to his IQ. Goes back to my original conversation when we talked about that. Elon, you need to man. I'm telling you. Robots.
Oh, shoot. Well, there are some people, though, that they're all for it.
And they're all like him. So
hiding in their mama's basement.
I got something for Cash. So, Cash, I got a couple sentence that you could use in a fight against your spouse or your partner, whatever you call it. So this is a good way, and you guys give me your reaction, okay?
All right.
In a fight, this is what you could say to your spouse to destroy them. Okay, listen to this. And have you ever been told this? Let me know. You bring nothing to the table except drama.
That's a bar.
That's a bar, right? You're not as relevant as you think you are.
Ooh.
It must be exhausting always needing validation. You're living proof that being loud doesn't make you right.
I like that one.
I'm not interested in explaining myself to someone who doesn't listen. That's a good one.
That was a good
That's
one.
a good one.
That's the most common one.
Your biggest achievement is pretending to care.
Oh.
That's hurtful. Damn.
It's funny how you think I need your approval. You confuse arrogance with confidence, and it shows. Yeah, man. That's for the fans out there. You want to destroy your spouse? Or you're thinking about breaking up? Got a couple of bars there for you.
Man.
Uncle Sammy on your next call.
If I want to start a fight, I might just pull one out of these out.
I just instigated.
You're gonna you gave some fans some ammunition there.
Oh, yeah. That's why they watch us. Talking about fans.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Okay. Yep.
What's the latest on that?
All right. So Jay-Z got hit with a lawsuit where allegedly he was involved in 13-year-old girl at the VMAs after party in 2000.
Okay.
Now, first off,
24 years ago?
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So she's well into her 40s now. But again, included in the lawsuit was Diddy as well. And it was alleged that they were a part of that.
Okay.
Sorry, he was a part of that with Jay-Z. So right away, Jay-Z issued a statement and basically said, if you're trying to come at me civilly, come at me with criminal charges then, because I will take this to court and I will fight you on it. And he's basically proving his innocence here.
Didn't Diddy do something like that and then the day after?
Yeah, I think it was the Cassie video.
Yeah.
Where
the day after, he's
yeah.
like, this is false. This is
Yeah,
something
oh
coming
yeah,
at me.
right away.
Boom. It's
And
false.
then the video came out, I was like, oh.
Nothing
shoot.
came out though, right? For Jay-Z?
For Jay-Z, no.
Oh, okay.
But from my understanding, and like again, they're doing a deep dive on this lawyer, the girl's lawyer,
Okay.
where basically it's now being debunked that this is a cash grab, right? And now they're doing an investigation on basically the whereabouts of Jay-Z and where
On
she
this day.
claimed and where the alleged victim claimed she was. So think of it like this, and this is actually true accounts for what she said in her testimony was she's 13. She went to a VMA after party in New York City. Okay. Her father drove 5 hours to pick her up after the VMA's after party. Yeah. 5 hours. You're telling me as a parent, you're allowing your 13-year-old daughter go to a VMA's after party. The VMAs is one thing because that's an award show.
Right.
But we're talking about the after party.
After the show, it's the after party and yeah.
Well, and also too, how the hell does a 13-year-old get into that?
Well, if you're going with Jay-Z, you can get in.
Well, so here's the funny thing. The venue that she claimed the incident where she was and where everything took place was debunked, where Jay-Z was actually at a different location and there was photographic proof of that.
That's good.
So right away, the internet and everything just started doing a deep dive into this, and they did a deep dive on the lawyer, and basically it's basically deemed a cash grab now.
And the father said he didn't remember the 5-hour drive,
Yeah.
which you should remember.
And like, it's not making any sense.
Yeah.
So the way that I look at this is, okay, you know, And for all that we know, Jay-Z has been mess free in that, right?
Yeah.
And he's kept, a clean image in that area versus we've seen some of his peers and what's going on with them now. But the fact that you can come out, file a civil lawsuit, there's nothing criminal with this, you're not pressing criminal charges or anything, and you basically are coming out saying that you were by Jay-Z. Like, to make a claim like that, there has to be some sort of repercussions that she has to face.
Yeah.
There's no way that you could just walk away scot-free and say, or not even say anything. You just walk away from this like nothing happened. You attempted to, like, basically assassinate his character.
Yeah.
Like, Jay-Z would have been done. Because he would have felt
now's the time to get all these.
Exactly.
These
it was like the whole Me Too movement.
Right.
Everybody was being called out on it. You
and
know?
maybe this, I'm not saying it's debunked fully, but maybe it was, there was some kind of beef with her and Jay-Z in the past. She didn't like how Jay-Z kind of like pushed her off, or you know what I mean? Like, you can't be part of our crew, so she's going for the money. And maybe in hopes of this, like how would happen with Diddy, one story leads to many others coming out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately for Jay-Z, nothing else has come out.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing for him.
No, absolutely.
Because everyone's looking into like the timelines now, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're like every little small thing. When did you meet Beyonce? Were you with Aaliyah at a certain time? It's like, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, Sammy, what's your thoughts on that with everything that took place?
Yeah, I'm not a Jay-Z fan, but at the same time, right is right, wrong is wrong. I think her story changed a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually like the statement that Jay-Z put out. I think it was very forceful and said, hey, if these are true, I want you to pursue it to the fullest. And he was like basically saying, bring it on. Like, don't run away now. He's like, actually, let's find out. And he's like, when this is not true, then that should be like extortion. I'm not going to let someone extort me when it's false. So he kind of came out forcefully, and if you're innocent, that by all means, that's how you should come out, because that you can't let those allegations go. Like, people can't. I don't like when people make false allegations. That's the thing. So for people who do these things, they should be repercussions, because you're trying to end the person's whole. Some people are gonna think he's guilty before it even happens. You know? So I don't think that's fair. So if these are proven to be false, there should be repercussions for making these things, like making these things up.
Yeah, it's really bad, right? Because even though these things are not true, let's just say, they're already like NFL's looking at removing Jay-Z. Like, there's so many things when you're at the top. There's so many things that can impact you, and maybe they got what they wanted. Like, to have start people digging and questioning him, looking at him funny, because everyone's idiots in this world. You just look at the person posting on TikTok or Instagram, and they're saying that one instance 29 years ago, Jay-Z had a hug with Beyonce. Beyonce was 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're looking entirely in his past, and now it kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's true.
Messing with the man's money.
Yeah. And, the sad part was when everything was going on with Diddy, and Diddy was basically falling, everybody started looking at Jay and basically saying he's next. And I'm like, how are you guys saying this when, number one, he's not associated or tied to anything related to Diddy,
other than them being at the same billionaire parties, right?
Yeah.
Sharing a stage because whatever.
Because what? They're New York, or you know what? Even the fact like we need to share this space because we're billionaires, we're business moguls, we're this, we're that. So we're going to share the same stage. But I don't think they're friends outside of, maybe coming up together in that New York music scene.
Does it question? Because imagine home life for Jay-Z. You remember how Solange was, there's that recording of Solange beating up on Jay-Z and stuff, or kicking him in the thing.
Yeah.
People go back to, there's evidence of something going on there. Didn't Beyonce recently dropped her last name on something.
Yeah.
So you can tell for a man, money or not, when women go after men, it ruins home lives, and you're guilty, right? You're guilty automatically. You can tell his woman didn't have his back as soon as that allegation came out. Because why would you do all of these things, dropping the name, things like that, and immediately?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, you didn't give me the benefit of the doubt. You think I'm that type?
True.
Ruins your home life.
Yeah. And like, so I did hear about that, about her changing her name back to Knowles and dropping Carter. I mean, like, I don't know.
It's timing, but like, come on.
Yeah.
Doing that now, everyone's going to notice.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So if there's something brewing at home, this made it worse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
but then I didn't know that she changed her last name, but that makes me think, since she knows him so well, the fact that she would assume that it potentially could be true and change her. Again, we're assuming that she changed her last name for that reason, right? Let's pretend that's the reason she changed it. It's a bad look, because the fact that she would do that makes it seem like she believes that that's a possibility that could have been true. And the fact that she knows him so well and would change her name, that's a red flag. But again, he's innocent until proven guilty, and it doesn't look like the story's checking out anyway. So, but
that's what I want to get back, fellas.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, a great man told me, you only have yourself. Beyonce, I don't know if it's true or not or related, but she knew what she was doing at this timing. She didn't have your back.
Yeah.
Because women will automatically associate something bad to you and question you.
Yeah.
Not saying, don't worry. Don't worry. What did you do? She first thing was like, what did you do?
Yeah. Oof.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that from the Queen Bee.
And just before you go to Cash, so Beyonce's mom, so there was, I'm not sure if it was a tweet or an Instagram post, but this is when the allegations came out about Jay-Z. Beyonce's mom actually liked it.
You see?
And then it was screenshotted. And then she came out and said after, I was hacked.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, come on. What a coincidence,
Good
right?
time. And that's what the hacker would do, like a picture.
Yeah. Like,
right? Cash, you've been with your man for a while. If you heard allegations of him cheating or doing something heinous, not from him, but you heard it you heard it walking around, you heard it on the TV, you heard it chatar patar, this one tells you. What's your reaction?
I'll confront him first.
Your what?
I'll ask him first.
What would you ask him? How would you approach him?
I've heard some news and I want to confirm if it's true.
So you're assuming there's something behind it?
I mean, if you hear something on the news, that's really big. And you're not aware of it. So if you're not aware of it, you can do your research, number one. And if things are starting to add up, then it's time for you to have a conversation with your partner.
See, Uncle Sammy, what did I say about women?
Yeah, because honestly, if that came out against me, I would hope my girl would be like, there's no way this is true. Like, that would be the first thing that they think of, because it would be obviously made up. Like, I would hope they would have our back if that
Uncle
was
Sammy, you live
the
in a
case.
dream world.
Yeah, but the thing is, they know you, right? So it's like the first
But it
instinct
doesn't
shouldn't
matter.
be like,
No.
hey, could this be true, right?
No.
It should not be that way.
It
if they
doesn't
know
matter.
you well enough.
Let's hear Cash. Let's hear Cash follow up.
I know you guys are talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't know if you remember Becky with the good hair.
yeah, but that was him cheating, though.
Yeah, but once a cheater, it's gonna be always gonna be a cheater.
I'm asking you for your man.
Yeah, I'll ask him, and if he keeps saying no, I will show him the proof. If he keeps denying and saying, "Oh, it's not true,"
isn't that enough?
No, that's not enough.
Why?
That's not enough.
Why?
Because for something to be on the news, they had to really have good evidence and proof to put it on the news.
You see, so you think this girl who we already said lied about this, got to the news. Because she went to the news, it's good enough, even though it's proven that it's not?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
The other thing is, how do you feel after you find out it's not true to Cash, right?
I understand that, but I understand where you guys are coming from in terms of how do you react if it's not true. Yeah. Okay, if I'm asking him and he's saying it's not true, then...
Can you accept that?
I will try to accept that.
You will try to accept that?
Yes.
But would he be wrong if he wanted to break up at that point, though? Because now you already questioned him. Then you find out after the fact, after you questioned him and accused him of all these things, now he feels a type of way because he was innocent this whole time, but you didn't stand beside him. Would he be wrong for wanting to end the relationship for that reason?
No.
This is why... Thanks for proving that point, Uncle Sam, because... This is why I go back to, it's not your girl, it's your turn. There's always, regardless, the mindset is different. You know what I mean? There's no, we are a pack. We are one. We are together. Let's rule this world together. You and I versus the world. Yeah. It's not Bonnie and Clyde.
No, it wouldn't happen that way. Look for example, Cardi B. How many times was she cheated on?
Yeah, but
I didn't say about Cardi. I'm talking about you and your man.
Okay, I have a question. Since
there's no history there.
I'm not aware of the Beyonce situation. Did she find out about the information about Jay-Z and what happened?
No, well, everybody found out basically at the same time. I don't know if she found out before.
Well, we're saying because all of a sudden Beyonce changed her last name. Something is there. Why would you do that at this time?
Yeah, or you're selfishly looking at your brand and try to distance yourself from Jay-Z.
Well, he's already done a lot to her anyway, so I mean, her situation is different.
No,
he's done a lot for her, so even if this stuff is circulating now.
No, but here's the thing: cheating and the R word are two totally different things, though, right? Like, cheating does not get you in jail, right? Those other allegations, if true, could get you in jail and like really mess up your life. So, and from those cheating allegations that was there, like they're still together.
And you
no divorce.
Apparently forgave him because you had more kids after.
Some people stay with each other, especially if they have to face the world. For them, they're a couple of showing the world that everything is good, but you don't know what's happening.
But if everything is good, why is the woman the first one to bail out?
Who's more richer? Jay-Z?
It doesn't matter at their level. Like, honestly, it doesn't matter at their level. 1 billion versus 2 billion.
I mean, if they divorce, someone's going to get something.
Yeah, but
whatever.
But some people are afraid to lose what they have, so that's why they stay in relationships. Which is what I'm saying. They will say, "Oh yeah, I believe what you're saying is true, so I'm not going to go search for any other information." But yeah, so to answer your question, I will ask my partner, and if he said he didn't do it, then he didn't do it, right? And I will try to work with that.
So sound very convincing because a different answer earlier.
I'm kind of siding with Cash here.
All right, side you woman.
So what? I'm not fully agreeing, but I'm like kind of on the fence. So a part of me is like, no, you should ride with your partner, and it's while you guys make those allegations, we laugh at that because we're still strong, we're united. But there's the other part though where those type of allegations, whether they're debunked or not, sometimes they don't go away and it lingers. Yeah. And that may potentially impact, even though it is deem that you tell your partner, hey, I didn't do it, that's not true, and she believes you, those allegations are still floating around. You will still hear it every now and then,
right.
and it might potentially hurt home. Now, when you start a family and you have kids, now these allegations are coming up again.
No, but the allegations are to not your fault. It's not your fault. It's your status.
Right.
It's the family you created. It's the success you got.
Right.
And you're being punished because of it? And your woman doesn't have your back?
Well,
I'm with Jay on this. Also, remember, we're talking allegations.
Yeah.
So this is allegations that are not true, potentially. So I just, maybe I'm living in a, maybe you're right, Jay. Maybe I'm living in a world. I have this loyalty to me that just thinks like, if someone knows me well enough, they would wait until the facts come out before they would like throw me down the river, like, you know what I mean? Because it's an allegation. So imagine like ending a relationship with someone over an allegation that you find out to be false. So if you have a good relationship, the person is good to you and all of these things, and someone makes up a lie, you're gonna be willing to like cause issues in a relationship over a lie. Like, it doesn't matter what the other people think, basically. You know what I mean? Because it's false. So if you know it's false, they know it's false, and the majority of the world knows it's false, why do we care what a few crazy lunatics who are into conspiracy theory, who they will never believe it's true even if you give them the evidence? Why would you ruin a good thing when it's just an allegation? I would stay loyal because I don't care what anybody says if I know it to be a fact that it's not true.
Two supporting facts that what Uncle Sammy said. One, Uncle Sammy, we don't live in a delusional world. Men and women are different. That's why we have bro code. I'll have your back at the end of the day, regardless, right? Women don't have that. They're always looking to one-up each other.
True. Yeah.
I'm generalizing.
Yeah.
But in most cases, that's the situation. You agree? You guys agree with that?
I agree with that.
There's a mutual bro code.
Yeah.
Right? There's more trust. There's more loyalty. There's more like we are one with guys, right? And we transfer that to our partner. But we don't understand they operate slightly different. There's not that code, right? There's
we have to say there's the exceptions to both sides, because
yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm generalizing, but I'm saying for the most part.
Yeah.
The second part of that is Jay-Z right now needs his home life to be stable, a place where he has comfort, a place where he can go and cry. Right?
True.
Because the stress is on his head right now. You need a safe place to be.
Yeah.
And your woman is supposed to provide that safe place.
Yeah.
That's what you expect as a guy. When you're all going through rough times, you hope that your woman will be there. You know what I mean? But reality is reality.
It's true. You know, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but I do think though that, and okay, obviously they're two mega brands, right? So, but even just looking at regular people, right?
Right.
Looking at just us on a day to day is, you know, and you know, let's say there's chatter amongst the families, get-togethers and reunions where
it happens at workplaces too, right?
Oh yeah, that's
you have
huge,
your girlfriend, you talk to this person at work and stuff like that. All of a sudden, someone said, "You guys have a relationship outside of work," like, and then you come home and your wife says, "Why am I hearing this?"
Right.
Yeah.
What? Just because I'm charismatic or
true?
I'm a cool guy at work and things like that. All of a sudden, you're believing these people over me.
That's true.
Does that make any sense? Isn't that the reason you fell in love with me?
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, Uncle Sammy.
Or maybe she's just jealous that someone else fell in love with your personality just as much as she did. I'm kidding, but yeah, it's tough. But again, it's like when that chatter comes around, it's yes, I believe that's not who you are and you didn't do anything, but at some point those whispers eventually becomes like yelling in your ear and you're hearing it over and over, and now it's like now there's tension in the house.
But you as a man, if those whispers keep on coming over and over again and you know they're not true and you can't control it.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do?
I think you just reassure her as best as you can.
But why should you have to do that when you're the one suffering? You are the one suffering night in and day out. You have to deal with it. So you go outside. People say, oh, look at that cheater. Look at that loser. Yeah. You're the one. And you have to still come home, be strong about that and reassure her when she should be the one that I got your back. Go out there and make the money. Yeah.
But I guess also too, my pain is your pain. Your pain is my pain at the same time, right? I don't like looking at it that way because it's like, well, your pain originated from my pain. So now I got to help you and help myself, right? I understand that point of view, but you could say, well, yeah, it's causing tension in the house. Right?
Roles reversed.
Yeah.
Right? And this is for you, Cash. Roles reversed. You're in a relationship, long term. Some guy came up to your man and said, she was with me last night. He comes to you and asks you, is this true? Should he keep on pounding it and ask you and being worried and stuff like that?
No. If it's not true, it's not true. I'll just tell him.
Isn't that the same thing I said about the guy? If he just tells you it's not true, you should trust him then? I'm just saying. I'm just asking you. Is that not the same situation?
Yes.
Okay. Prove my point. Men and women are different.
True, but okay, Cash. Now, what if he keeps on questioning you about it because he's hearing it more and more? It's not one person.
That's the guy. I don't think a guy would question her more.
Of course, there are guys.
You think the guy will just go to the other guy?
No, I think that's it.
No.
Next time that.
No. There are some guys that are insecure like that they would actually.
I'm talking. Yes, there are some insecure guys, but to me, they're women. I'm sorry. In that situation, you're becoming. I don't know the word, but you're not. You're losing your manliness in that sense.
I know what you want to go. Why did I think? I know exactly where you're going.
My situation, I don't know, Uncle Sammy. If you told me nothing happened, nothing happened.
Yeah, that's exactly how I look at it too. Because
that's a
I
lie,
know
Sam.
the person well enough that I have to know that person's character. So I can't just assume and sell out this person's character over an allegation that I have to make sure is completely true before I could sell them out. Like, you know what I mean? I guess Jay and I are the same on this one.
How would you react though? Someone told you the parking lot, your neighbor.
Yeah.
You kind of know them, but you don't know them.
Yeah.
Been with your partner for years. Someone comes up to you, man, that was pretty good.
Well, for me, first off, I'll hear you out what you have to say. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna process it. I'm gonna try and figure out what's factual versus not factual based off of what they said. I'm gonna come home, have a talk with my partner. Hey, I heard XYZ.
Yeah.
Is this true? Yes or no? They say no. If they say no, which I expect them to say no, I think I'll just ask a few more follow-up questions
of the things that didn't align in your head.
Yeah,
right?
I'd be like, hey, but
and if they had a valid explanation,
right, and that's why I say I'm going to try and make fact from fiction from the individuals. I'm like, okay, you said no. Interesting. Okay, remember that day you went to work? Well, this so and so said it was that day. And then you came home, whatever. You know what I mean? I was just trying to ask follow-up questions. Doesn't mean I don't believe you. I just want to make sure I'm crossing everything off. Because I don't want 6 months later to be like, hey, remember when I asked you? I thought of something else. You remember? I want to dead it right then and there. Get it all out of the way. I don't want to continue this later on. And at that point, if my partner says everything that I believe makes him say, no, I didn't do that, end of discussion.
Cool.
That's it.
All right.
How about you?
Yeah.
You be the same way, right?
Yeah.
Now, And okay, you heard it that one time, and a few months later you hear it again, and you hear it again, but you're hearing it from different people.
The first thing that I would do, if I would get it out of the way and say, "Did you do this or not?" Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
this one told me that. If that person comes back to me again, I would just choke them and say, "Show me proof," because I ain't coming back to my wife and asking these questions. That's it. It's like I'm not bringing this back in my household.
Yeah. That's fair.
Uncle Sammy, same situation. Your neighbor comes to you and said, "Boy, ting last week, you must watch where your wife go."
I would actually, JR kind of said exactly how I do it, and then after that, if like you have that discussion, and also I know, like you start looking at tendencies and things like that. If there's nothing there for you to question, and especially after that conversation, then you just let it go. You know what I mean? Until some sort of proof is there. But I don't think you'd be able to find that proof that second, or what that person says. You got to take the person's word for it, who you trust and who you know.
Yeah.
People are horrible, man.
Yeah.
People are just horrible people, trying to bring everyone down. Just because someone's better than you, you always try to bring them down.
It's true.
That'll never change.
Yeah.
That will never change. All right. Anything else on the Jay-Z topic?
Final thoughts. Honestly, man, just shame on you for coming out with some out of left field allegations. I mean, it's disgusting, especially the world that we live in. We know anything on that topic, all eyes and ears are going to be on it. Right? So, and again, it's people are looking for that cash grab. They're looking for that moment. Right? And you're not going after a millionaire, you're going after a billionaire. Right? So it's sad, but this is the world we live in. We got to figure out fact from fiction.
Yeah. Any other topics?
One more topic.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you know what? Since shout out to Jamie Foxx. He's back on the stage. He made his first public debut with his
What Had Happened was
his Netflix. Originally it was a Netflix comedy special. Then they reworked it. It's now a Netflix special.
Yeah.
But it's basically just his moment, just to get up on stage.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. I seen clips of it.
How are you going to congratulate him if you didn't watch it?
Well, from the clips that I seen, it looked pretty good.
Uncle Sammy, did you watch it?
I did. It's really, really good. It was a mix of comedy, but like emotional as well. So I thought it was I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I watched it.
You did?
I watched it. I actually watched it. It was good. It was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Nice to see Jamie back.
Yeah. Still looks good.
Yeah.
You know?
You can tell he's not 100%.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah.
But that sucks, man. We're all close to that age. Damn, you never know. Wake up one day and forget 20 days of your life.
Yeah.
You can't walk. Someone's touching your stuff.
And
you got no control.
I don't know if you guys remember, but leading up to the special, we all thought it was marketed and told as if he was going to say something that happened relating to with Diddy.
Yeah.
Which was obviously just a marketing gimmick, right?
Yeah.
But when I heard it, I'm like,
that's what a lot of people tuned into.
Right. Well, I didn't tune in yet, but I was sold on that idea. I'm like, what? I'm like, this is probably going to be groundbreaking in everything Diddy investigation related. This is going to be groundbreaking for Jamie Foxx, because obviously this is, now this is going to make Diddy look like the worst.
But it probably would have been leaked before the next Netflix if he said something.
Oh,
right?
yeah. So, But yeah, it's good to see Jamie back and
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Do you know his name is not actually Jamie Foxx? He changed it later. You know the story behind it?
I heard like little bits, but I don't really know it to the fullest extent.
His name is something else. I don't remember, but
he said it in the special.
Yeah, he said in the thing, but
yeah.
Jamie Foxx, the reason he named it kind of girlish.
Yeah.
If you think about it now, it does sound girlish.
Yeah.
Back in the comedy clubs, they used to bring girls up first.
Yeah.
And then the men would have to figure it out later on who can go on stage if there's enough time.
Yeah.
So that's giving him opportunity. When they call Jamie Foxx, he get up earlier because he thought maybe it was a girl.
Oh, wow.
Smart. Pretty smart.
Smart.
Yeah. Let me see if I got
Jamie Foxx.
anything. Any questions? Oh, I got one that you might like.
Oh no!
Cash.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is it okay to use a coupon on a first date?
You want to go first, Cash?
No.
What? You don't want to go first?
Yeah, I will go first.
Okay.
Oh.
You're answering the question.
But yeah,
again.
no. Using a coupon on the first date? No. No thanks. That's
No?
not romantic. Nope. Personally, for myself, no.
Really?
Wow.
You're going to the CN Tower, you got a coupon. Those $50 just to go up that thing, that's a lot. 55 plus tax. GST holiday shout out. You're telling me a coupon for 50% off. I can't do that?
It depends on where we're going.
I said CN Tower.
I don't know. I think you could do better. Like you don't have to have to show like, oh my God, you need to choose a place that has a discount or have a coupon so that you would pay less. So, because guys do that. Like they.
And what's the problem? It's not like I'm going to go to the CN Tower by myself. So I'm going to use it when it's the optimal time to do it. Uncle Sammy, did you hear that? Did you hear that, man?
I did.
God.
I think you should use it when. I think it's fine to use it on a first date. Like, if someone was like, let's say I'm going out with the girl, and she wanted to use for whatever reason, I'm letting her pay. I wouldn't, but let's pretend I am. And she used the coupon. I wouldn't judge it at all, because she's financially responsible. Why would I pay full price if I have the opportunity to pay less? Is in my mind just makes sense.
Let's get to the man, Mr. 50 himself. 50-50 himself. John.
I am. I think you shouldn't use it on the first date. I don't think so.
Okay.
And here's why. When you're going on a first date. Sorry, we said first date or any date? First date. First date. Okay.
First date.
So that's your first impression.
First date.
If I pull out $50 coupon, gift card, whatever, that shouldn't be used, because to me, that shows that, number one, you don't have it like that. First date, I want to see that. Sorry, not I want to see. The woman wants to see that first impression of, ooh, pull out the wallet's looking fat. Like, okay, it's $100 bills. Hold on.
Example.
But hold on. So it's like, all right, cool. So she's already like, okay, cool. The second date, you best believe that coupon's coming out. Just not the first date. Not the first date, because that's the first impression. I want to make sure that she understands that I got it.
But I'm talking about first date.
Yeah, first date.
No coupon.
No coupon.
Uncle Sammy, wasn't this the same guy in LA? When we talked about first date. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I do remember.
The one who wouldn't rent a car. The one who would call Uber. The one who wouldn't go to activities after, would just walk on the beach or park up there on the beach side.
No,
Didn't want to spend more than the $200. With that coupon, you would have gotten a meal in your dates.
Nope.
It's true. Also, you don't want to be honest. What do you try to? I understand it's a first date, but also I don't want them to be taking me for a fool or like thinking I like. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say like I don't want them to be only in for the financial aspect. So I would want to use it more so because I might have it like that, but I want to see if it's like a test. I want to see if that bothers you, then I'm not gonna have it like that for you because I would have had it like that for you in the second and third or whatever date. So I like to know so to be honest, I do like to test because if someone's gonna judge you off of that instead of the other stuff on the date, then that's not the person I want to be with anyway. So I was damn right I'm using that 50% off.
Uncle Sammy's gonna have a lot of first dates because not a lot of women agree with that. All right, Cash.
But that's not the right one for me.
Exactly. All right, where is your ideal first date?
That's a good question.
I'm okay with going to like a nice coffee shop where they have like pastries and you can have like a cup of tea. Doesn't have to be like an extravagant dining restaurant, fine dining.
So Starbucks, let's say.
Yeah, Starbucks is not that bad.
Guess what?
As long as it's not crowded. Like I don't like to be in crowded space.
Nice Starbucks on a cold winter day. Perhaps it's my birthday. Guess what? I'm taking you on a date on Starbucks. Starbucks on my birthday, they send me a coupon. I can only use it on this day because it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we get a tea, couple crumpets, grande? What else would you like?
I guess.
Egg sandwich? Perfect. That'll be $52.69. It's my birthday. I got a coupon. $20 off. Comes to $30.59. How would you like to pay, debit? Let's go sit down and eat.
Yeah.
Did that ruin your day?
Exactly.
I would say it wouldn't ruin my day.
Then what are you saying?
I don't know. I don't know. Because,
What are you saying?
Are we just doing Starbucks for that day for your birthday? Is that how you spend your birthday? Like, just go to Starbucks?
No, I don't care about my birthday. I'm taking you on a date where you want to go. It so happens to be my birthday, and because of my birthday, I get a coupon.
I don't know. I guess it's okay. I don't know.
You see? I don't know how else to respond.
Hey, Starbucks in different countries is different. Some people look at Starbucks as cheap. Some countries look at Starbucks as it's
So is a CN Tower $55 per person going up there cheap?
No, that's not cheap.
So why is it not okay to use a coupon at CN Tower but okay at Starbucks? Too much on cash. Too much on cash.
No, because here's what. The CN Tower restaurant, it is actually fine dining. That looks so cheap. Like, using a coupon for the first date for fine dining. God. Why are you stretching to go somewhere that you have to use a coupon? We might as well just go somewhere else, like Starbucks, if you can. Like, you know what I mean?
You heard the price I clocked out at, right? Was Starbucks much more cheaper than the CN Tower option?
I don't know. It all depends. I don't think it would be much of a difference. But nowadays generation, Starbucks is not considered a place to go there for their first date.
Okay. I don't know what else to say, guys.
I mean, if you've been on multiple dates and you've actually got treated very well by someone else, I think by then you will not accept a Starbucks date.
Yeah, I'm saying first date.
First date, like my first
First date. Can I use a coupon?
I guess it's okay.
All right.
I guess
You know
it's
what?
okay.
I've shook it. I will never. I think I might be single forever because
You
I don't
will.
think I understand women.
But then
Depends
also
on
too,
the mood
like,
and the question of the day.
but no, but
It
then
might
also
change.
too, if you're taking someone on a date, like first impression, like you want to make the person feel like you put a little bit extra effort in doing something nice, like a nice dinner. You have somebody pulling your chair, you have those waitress bringing you your drinks, your food. You feel like a queen that day.
I know.
Starbucks.
That's why your ideal first date was at Starbucks, right?
Starbucks, you just walk in, and then the guy.
I did ask that question, right?
And then the guy have a coupon. Like I would
Okay.
understand why women would want to do a Starbucks date.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm just confused.
You know what
Will you take a
You know
girl
what-
on a first date to Starbucks?
Yes, if that's what she wanted.
JR, would you do that?
Not invest
No.
too much.
No.
Get to know each other well
Yeah.
and see if there's a reason to have a second date.
Hmm.
I think
You,
the man has to put more effort if you're really interested in this first date and making it memorable. I
you
think
guys
it's
ever seen the meme that says like, "What do you want?" And they're like, "I don't know. It's more complicated." And like the woman's like, "What do you want?" I feel like that's playing in my head right now.
I think I said that today. In our group chat. What do you want?
Oh
right.
man, that's a good question.
Cool. That's it, folks. Thank you for your loyalty, viewership, your everything. We are the Laugh Kings. Check us out. Hit them up. JR, end it.
Thank you, y'all. Thanks for the likes, the subscribes, the comments, the love. We love y'all. Y'all love us. We got some great content coming your way soon.
Season 2 soon.
Season 2 soon. We got some big things going on. Big things planned.
Yes.
Pause. If that's pause worthy.
Cool.
But thanks, y'all. See y'all later. Peace.